Hello my cakesters, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like and comment. Follow me on all socials at _kimberly.o_ and let's get straight into this video. This is the ultimate guide before you touch down in the people them country of what to expect on the program, your taxes, culture shocks, what to pack, and so much more. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. From time to time you see me looking down on my phone, but it's simply because I've been there, I've done it, and I wish someone was there to guide me. So I went ahead and wrote down a whole entire guide. So first things first, what is the J1 program? So the J1 program is where students from all over the world is given the opportunity to go to the US to work for a duration of 4 months to get some cultural experience. Or Jamaicans know it as the get rich scheme, right? So let me tell you guys the jobs that are available to Jamaicans. So firstly, we have a popular one which is housekeeping, lifeguard, cashier, server, and so much more. The list goes on and on. You're able to go to all 50 states. So whenever you pick your jobs are available from 50 states. From personal experience, I'd say go to the ones that you've never heard about. For example, Idaho, Alaska, Iowa, Ohio, just to name a few. Some of those are very unpopular, but I feel like persons probably know Alaska, but the rest of them I think gonna know. And the reason for that is that's where you're gonna get them. But we're not ready for going on that yet. As a Jamaican that's been on the program not once but twice, let me tell you what to expect. Each and every state is very different. Firstly, we need to put that out there. So what probably goes for me does not go for you, but this is just a little guide as to my experience based on the program. So first things first, expect a lot of culture shock. Expect it so much. Some things that are normally the norm back home are not the norm. For example, cat calling. The average Jamaican man probably don't even know where that name, but them do it on a regular basis. Like, baby, don't do that. That is called assault. Yeah, that was a little culture shock. You know, normally a Jamaican man tell you, say, look good, your perfume smell nice. Keep those compliments to yourself. Remember, you're there for the experience and not what? Love. The next thing is, don't expect them people to get up and tell you good morning every day and good afternoon. You gotta think say you're overly full of manners and them something there. When you realize say you tell a man good morning, good afternoon, and I'm totally ignorant. But that's just Americans. The next thing is the cigarette culture. That they catch me off guard. Like whenever I see somebody smoking a cigarette, I'm not used to it 100% in Jamaica. We used to the next, Bob Marley. When I used to cigarettes, so that was an actual culture shock for me. And don't go over there, go take out the people them habits. We know say that give you a little break, but do not go over there and take up habits that you did not have in Jamaica. That is a little bit of what to expect. We are going to touch in what to pack. So first things first, where you go pack is solely dependent on where you're going. Remember, not because it is summer means that the weather is really hot. Because summer for me where I was pretty cold. I was in a jacket half of the time. The only time I probably get for go out and wear a jacket was probably September, and that's when I was supposed to return home. Based on where you're going, ensure that you go on Google, look on what the weather is like during the summer, so you can go on TikTok, so you can know how to pack when it comes on to clothes. Personally, you can never go wrong with a hoodie. The hoodie can either be thick, soft, or just something you can wear whenever you just want a little cozy type of vibe, right? I know this has been a very controversial topic on TikTok, especially last year. Don't carry Jamaican seasoning, don't carry a bun, don't carry it. I'm gonna tell you, say, carry that bun, carry that mackerel, carry that seasoning. Not everybody will have access to where they're going in the US to receive these products. Personally, my mother went ahead and sent me a box close to the time I'm gonna come back because I get a little homesick. Then I see no sausage, and I see no mackerel, and I see no banana chips, and I see no bun and cheese. Nothing at all that screams Jamaica. I was in Idaho. I don't want to know nothing about powder milk, so I don't know nothing about Lasco. Because fun fact, that is an ex-culture shock. I did not know that US does not do powder milk. I thought Lasco powder milk was the norm, but to my surprise, it was not. So if you are somebody that love your Lasco, your mackerel, your sausage, pack that in your suitcase and carry go with you. Also, if you don't have the opportunity for packing your suitcase, you don't want overweight because you're anxious and on the scale, you can go to the postal service and make somebody in Jamaica go ahead and package a box for you. All you have to do is tell them say a regular US shipping them do. It takes 2 weeks and it's $250 per pound. Yes, you don't necessarily have to pack it with you. If you have the space and can do it, you can go ahead and pack it, or you use the postal service. It takes 2 weeks, not too serious. That is when it comes on to food. When it comes on to clothes, as I'm telling you now, based on where you're going, you go on Google, you look at how the place look, so you know how to pack your clothes. Personally, whenever you're traveling, this is a tip that I learned because I had a 12-hour flight my very first time going on a plane. You see, you carry wear 2 extra suits of clothes. So either tights, undergarment, as girls, especially when you're anxious and you're going through the notions, whatever come during them time, the mother nature. So you have an emergency kit and you have 2 extra garments in your carry-on because you don't know if them are gonna last your bag. You don't know if you're gonna reach before your bag reach. So just to be very cautious, you walk with 2 extra garments in your carry-on. This is a trick that I learned probably my second time going up because the first time I was distraught. Can't believe say me day in the airport for 12 hours and me don't have no clothes because everything was in my actual suitcase and not carry-on. Me look a backpack with my bag will go up on the plane with me. Yeah, because you never know what might happen, right? So we're finished with what to pack. What to pack is basically your personal preference, but those are like my 3 key pointers on what to pack. The next thing is housing and living costs. By the time you pick a job, you don't observe how much you have to pay for rent, so me not really need to touch on that. But in all honesty, if it's your first time and you did it a way that you can carry it, you see whenever you're picking jobs, look on the housing. Anything over $150 bi-weekly is a little bit too expensive for you. Because one, you don't know if your hours are going to be cut, you don't know if the season is going to pick up, you don't know if you'll be able to get a second job. So anything over $150 as a J1, I think is really expensive. Because after all, and everybody are going to make the millions. And I'm going to keep it real with you. It's not everybody are going to make the millions and you cannot work to pay your rent. You can literally stay at Jamaica and do that just as step. This is one that persons always ask me because if you guys don't know, I'm going to put my first all you need to know about the work and travel program right here. And I'm going to also pin our next video of how my friend actually started her business and bought a car, import the car in a 2024 from the work and travel program. So those 2 videos will be listed down below for you to get some motivation and also her point of view. So the how to save part now. This be all for Jamaicans bad. You go on the program, especially when it's your first time and you want to shop. No. You see the thing we're gonna keep you motivated, the thing we're gonna make sure you save your money, it's literally putting yourself in work. So the moment you work like crazy and have the opportunity to spend a cent, you hear me say? As I lay down a morning for go work and gone again. Personally, these are my little tips and tricks to save your money on the program. Firstly, when you arrive, give yourself a budget $100. Probably sound crazy to a lot of people because one, they must have them go eat $100 in a survivor. Hear me out. Pick a kitchen job. Kitchen job save you a lot of money because you need to eat. There's no way that you can continue a day without eating. So a kitchen job is definitely going to save you some point. The next thing is do cash tip job. Cash tip literally pushed me the whole entire 2023. Jesus, at 2023 did that go up and work and travel, 2023 tips were literally what I used to day-to-day purchase. If I want to buy a coffee, if I want to go to the thrift store, and guys, use up the thrift store. Remember saying that they're for 1 year and 6 months? They're literally there for 3 months. My first sweater when me get from the thrift store was $10 and that kept me right until the very last day when I was coming back home. I said, ain't what I forgot part ways now. And I could have went and fashion over Shein. Shein is not a good place to get coats though. For like actual cozy type of vibe now. But could I go on fashion over? I could I go on Amazon and buy it for literally $150. But what did I do? I went to the thrift store and the thrift store was $10 and I literally saved $140. So when it comes on to clothing, you don't necessarily have to carry the whole yard go up there. Because when you're coming back, you're going to throw away those clothes. It probably sounds crazy to you now, hear me out. But when you're coming back to Jamaica, you're going to throw away those clothes. I remember when somebody said it to me, I said, me? No. Me care about my... You never really care about your clothes. I'm patiently waiting for somebody to tell me that every single garment that they brought on the program, they brought back home. I'll wait. Nobody has ever done it. So you can walk with a little sleepwear from your yard. You know, you look a 2-piece set, you can buy it from Shein, go downtown. 2 work pants. You look a plain t-shirt like them, you're off of Shein. And you just carry on with your day. Over there, they do not care about fashion. So nobody go put on a piece of fashion show and things. So nobody gonna say, your girl, you look good. I'm a cat call over them, I love. You dress up, you ever dress up for yourself. And you don't need to do that because at the end of the day, you go for work. When you're in America, you're not going to for cute looks, you go for work. Do not go up there and be no hot girl and a hot boy and have to coach down and baby down. Left that for when you come back. So you got a thrift store. Go take up the little thrift items, them. Of course, you have to look on in a good condition so you can save back money. You get a cash tip job so you can buy your little food, your little necessities. If you want goats, you can take it out of your tip. I had an account where I put every single tip in, and I came back to Jamaica with over $1,500 worth of tip. you spend in the last month, because there's going to be sales, because summer is over and people are prepping for the winter. So every single summer item which should be perfect for Jamaican weather, I got them on sale. They do not buy when you just arrive. They do shopping in a September, so when they come back here, everybody say, no man, them go on work and travel. No man, the Apple Watch, she go on work and travel. Do not spend as you start make some money on the program. Can't somebody ever tell you. Also, if you're wondering how you can get back your money from your US bank account into Jamaica with a good exchange rate, there's this app called PaySend. I learned about it in the latter years, and I must say the exchange rate was always good. And it takes less than 24 hours reaching your account. So what you can do is you can put your money on it and just transfer it to your Jamaican account. And bear in mind, you have to download this app when you're in the US. It won't work or even show another app if you're in Jamaica. When you go to the US, change your Apple Store to United States so you can get more features and all of that. Actually, once you change stuff to US and UK, you're gonna get more apps. This is the part that I really want to stick on like crazy: taxes. I feel like the Jamaican people know how powerful and great it is to get your taxes done the correct way. So when you go on the work and travel program and come close for that one, yeah, you pay 2 tax, federal and state tax. You go on the program this year, which is 2025, between the month of January to April 2026, that's the year that you file your taxes for. 2025 work and travel program. And your W2, you must say federal and state. If you want to say nothing else, and consult the dad. So if you say them take out Social Security, Medicare, consult the dad. You can go ahead and message me on Instagram or email me. Everything will be linked down in the description box. So let's say you get a W2 and you see that there is Social Security and Medicare coming out. You reach out to your employer in the most polite way ever and say, hey, as a J1, I'm not supposed to be paying this. I'm exempt from it. Will you go ahead and reimburse me? It's either yes or no. And best believe, baby, either option work for you. They say no. You just link me. You're gonna get it back. I promise you. Just link me. Because as a J1, the tax treaty between United States and Jamaica, you should not be paying Medicare or Social Security. Also, ensure that whenever you're getting your pay stubs, your tax is between a 10% range. So for example, 10 to 15%, my bad. So for example, if you make 2K, for them to take out about $200 to $500 max. You see, if you don't see that going on, ask the employer why them not take out enough tax out your account. Because you see, when it comes down to tax season, yes, the whole somebody said, I'm not paying for tax, my glad. When it comes down to tax season, you might owe the IRS. Do not take this lightly. Do not feel good saying not pay tax throughout the season, because when it comes down to filing your taxes and everybody get them big return and everybody get this and get that, you will be left owing the IRS. And probably I say, me not care my last year, but if I owe the IRS, that can hinder you from getting your B1, B2 visa. Do not owe Uncle Sam. First of all, do not learn to owe banks, financial institution, or the government. You're gonna get it one way or the next. Just a little food for thought. Currently in the year 2025, it's $50, which is 8,000 JMT. And next thing, as soon as you come off of that plane, babes, if you're there too, contact your employer to get your Social Security number. Without your Social Security number, they cannot pay your taxes. So let's say you start work without your Social Security number. You need to ensure that your employer pays the tax to them that pay you before you get your Social Security. As if that not go on, you probably owe IRS. And with this Social Security, you're able to go hunt a second job before everybody else. A second jobs oftentimes ask for your Social Security. Ensure that the place that you're working, them have your Social Security up to par. Ensure that the address where they pay your W2. This is a big problem that I'm seeing when I'm filing tax for this year. The W2 address, ensure it's the same address that is on your Social Security form or your pay stubs or even your bank statement. This year while filing arrears at the IRS, everybody get a letter for verification. IRS is not playing this year, so I know that next year it's gonna be even tighter when you file as a non-resident. So those are some of my key points for taxes. As a Jamaican, you're qualified for all your taxes based on how much you pay. So once you now make over a certain amount, you have to get back all your taxes. You probably has a key wait the army area top work, culture exchange, woman for park. So when I enjoy myself, at the first time I go up and plane, you have 30 days after your DS day to stay in the US. I know that these days persons are saying that whatever date the them days that they for come home. No, it's 30 days. Legally, you can read it up anywhere. Even the book that you got when you're in the embassy that shows you your rights as a J1 student, etc. It shows you have 30 days to stay within the US. That 30 days, yeah, babes, you're gonna go New York, you're gonna go Las Vegas, you're gonna go all the places that you saw on the internet and you were like, no man, if I'm gonna go, yes, I'm gonna go America type of thing. But I have to do it responsibly because there's no way when God's earth, we can save how much money if we carry come back a yard, and then we'll go to New York, Las Vegas, go blow it up type of thing, right? No, we cannot do that. So you have to set yourselves out then at $2,000 my budget. And I know, guys, while saying these figures, it probably sound a lot to you, but based on where you work and how much jobs you have, this will literally be one pay cycle for you, dependent on where you go. So I probably say $2,000 in New York and blow up that. You probably say 2,000, but they really have money for paying my program fee. Just listen, man. Based on experience. So you can go ahead and enjoy yourself after the program for a whole 30 days. But I'd advise you to come back within 20 days. Because what you do over there over 30 days. So when you go back at embassy, people them say no visa for you, per se. So just go and enjoy yourself after you finish all of that long work. Because what is work without reward? I must say, oh, people say them self-motivated. What is work without reward? You want to be rewarded, naturally. And my final tip to you guys, the work and travel program, J1, it is a luxury. I know that it's very popular now and people make it seem like it's just a regular day, but it is a luxury. If you go on this program can shape and navigate your life. When you come back to Jamaica, it either can build you or you just go back to which way you did. If I were you, I would literally take the first option. You can go on this program and come back with a car. You can use it to start a business. You can use it to pay off debts. You can do so much with this program because the amount of money that you're able to make during this time period, honestly, that'll take you probably 5 years at Jamaica, in all honesty. Go with a vision, go with a plan. Before you even go on that plane, write down and say, okay, this is what I want to achieve. This is what I like for myself when I come back. Where do I see myself when I come back to Jamaica? Because it doesn't make any sense. You go on the program, you have the advantage that a lot of Jamaicans wish them did have. You see me post J1 content, or some big man I say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm like, you have it in a college. You have the advantage, the luxury of being able to go on that program and make the difference in your life. So what I'm going to say to you guys is ensure that you use this program wisely. Go on the program, go have a good time. Make sure you drink responsibly. Do not do any illegal activities because you can be sent back home. Ensure that you're saving properly. Sign up for PSN. It's not a sponsored video, but sign up for PSN. The exchange rate is very good. Find somebody trustworthy at yard. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Sign up for PSN so you can send back your money in a year account. Remember, guys, interest on always have fun on the work and travel program. I want you guys to do the secret emoji. It's my first time doing a secret emoji for one of these videos. It's going to be the US flag and the year in which you are going on the work and travel program. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that all this information is very useful. Remember, my Instagram is always linked down below. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I'll answer once I see it. Bye. Vibes